nothing's gonna stop me.
Look, what a time to be alive. Day to day, I'm just trying to survive. You can see all the pain in my eyes, heart on my sleeve, got rid of my pride. If I tell you let's go, then let's ride. Chasing my dream, no way you deny. For the down talk, yeah, I never replied. I had to grow up in the side, that nothing can stop me. Yo. Welcome back, my peeps. Episode 2. Episode 2. It's 10:42 currently right now, Central Time. I'm in Texas. And tonight, basically, I'm not going to be working on anything, you know, musically as far as myself. I'm going to be discussing some exciting things. First, I'm going to discuss the birth of Playboy Records, the origin, and how it came about. And some very, very exciting news. My guy, Trey, very own CEO of Playboy Records, is dropping his first tape, his first album, Friday. Midnight. So, you know, everybody tune in to it. We have all the links up and everything up for you. We just ask you to support. You know, we try to support everybody. You know, you either like it or you don't. So, I mean, it's really not much to it. But my guy dropping tape Friday midnight, Trey Collins. Deeper Than the Surface. It's make sure I get the acronym up. 14 song album. We got some features, and we'll get into that in the next section. But right now, I'm gonna jump into basically the origin of Playboy Records. So I want to say back in 2016, I had just graduated high school, May 21st. I still remember that, 2016. I was number 17 in the class. That don't mean nothing though. We didn't have that many people. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Quitman County. But yeah, so 2016, we had just graduated high school, me, and my cousin Josh Griffin, who is also an artist on Playboy Records and a co-founder. We had just graduated high school, and we immediately started summer camp at Coleman Community College, football. And so just so happened, me and Josh was roommates, and every night I kind of see him in his phone, you know what I'm saying, typing up stuff, you know. And like, you know, you could tell when somebody is texting and when somebody doing something else. And so one night I just asked him, I was like, what you on? You know, what you typing? He's like, bro, I think I'm feeling this music stuff. I've been just writing, you know. And I'm like, you know, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. And so I started writing. I was writing more basically to, you know, get a lot of stuff off my chest and off my mental. And I like poetry, you know, so I was doing more rhyming and, you know, things like that. And Josh, you know, he was really serious about it. And I wasn't as serious at the time because I was like, oh, you know, we're just writing. We not, you know, we focus on football. That's what my focus was. And it wasn't, you know, that Josh wasn't focused on football. It just, he knew what he was doing. You know, I just didn't know at the time. And so, come towards the end of that year, you know what, I'm skipping something. That same time, around the same time, my little cousin, Trey Collins, CEO, Playboy Records, and I'm gonna tell how I got to that point. He was in California through an Apple program. And that year, particular year, before we graduated, our senior year, we had got iPads as a school. Every student had an iPad. And one thing that came with the iPad was GarageBand. And so everybody in school, almost every guy was trying to make beats. Even ladies, they were trying to make beats. You know, we should have been doing work, but we was all making beats. And one person stood out from everybody, and it was Trey Collins. He was just naturally good at it. He was making beats, going around the school, trying to congregate people together on certain beats and things like that. And so he was really feeling it. And so, you know, we didn't think much of it at the time. He came back from California, though, after those 2 months, and he was just a different person. Like, he had understood the game. Like, he went and learned, and I don't know what exactly they all taught him, but whatever it was, I thank him for it, because he came back and he was in that mode. Actually, named one of his songs on the album in that mode, track 2. But he was in that mode. He was just making beats naturally. He had learned how to record vocals. He had learned how to edit, how to, you know, do everything, you know, the basics when it comes to music. And so throughout that year, him and Josh they would be in Trey car. This is when he had the red Charger. Now my guy drive a gray Camaro, recording music. I wasn't too much in it at the time, but I was feeling what they was doing. I was like, I'm with that. And we started basically meeting up in, Trey car, recording little bits, pieces here and there, just kind of playing around. And about a year later, around the same time, Drake dropped Scorpion. That's the exact night where we came over Playboy Records. We all in Cobb Brown, the low end. That's where we all grew up at, basically. And we was at my cousin Shout crib, my role model, the reason why I kind of do what I do, the reason why I got the image I have. Shout out to Shout, a big player. And so that night, we went in, me, Josh, Trey, Shout, JR, and I want to say Jalen. And we kind of set up. Trey set up, and he was ready to rock and roll. We was trying stuff. We was all, putting stuff up. And mind you, we using the iPad, GarageBand, Apple headphones with the wire to speak through the mic. And so we just trying to, learn this thing, working together, kind of gaining chemistry. And then that same night, that's when Drake dropped Scorpion at 12 midnight. And that's where we kind of get the 12 midnight from, when we drop anything like a tape or a song. We kind of look up to Drake and the things he do, the way he go about doing things, his structure. Drake is kind of like Apple, how they're so organized. If you look at the iPhone, it's so simple to use, but it's so unique and so popular. And that's how we take it. And after we heard every song on that album, we just kicked it into another gear. And throughout that whole night, Shout was constantly just saying, Playboy, 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 Playboy. And Trey just, out the blue, was like, we're going to start a label. I can see it now. He's a visionary. He always been that type of person that can see and picture things like that. And he was just like, we're going to start a label. It's going to be called Playboy Records. And, that's what happened. We stuck to it. From that night on, we stuck to it. We stuck together. We recorded, craft our games, critique each other, and all that good stuff. And just last year, November, I want to say 29th, 2021, LLC, Playboy Records, and now, to this day, that's what we go by. We're a business, got a business plan, tax, all that stuff with a business. That's what I went to school for, so I'm over that industry. Me and Mark, everybody got positions. We really just like a 6 to 7 man organization right now, and we just hope to continue to elevate and learn and do better and better. And that's how Playboy Records was born. And to this day, we, like I said, consistently just trying to get better and do things the right way. We learning the game, learning what it takes, what we need to do. And we constantly just learning, because we know one day it's gonna be something. And for us to be on our second tape in less than a year, that's kind of an accomplishment for us. Part two of episode 2. Now we getting a little bit more detail into the actual album, Trey Collins, Deeper Than the Surface, 14 song, amazing features. We're gonna take first I'm gonna say this. My guy is very talented. He's special. He's basically recorded this tape himself. It really reminds me of some Kanye West type stuff. If you watch the documentary, Ye put together his own album and put his own features on and things like Trey's on. He was in that same type of mode. And so we're gonna get into so I just first want to give him his flowers, as far as, because I done heard every song on it already. The tape is great. If you're a fan of music, you're gonna like the tape. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the different flavors, the chemistry between him and who all he featured. He actually critiqued the whole tape itself. If he didn't like your verse, you finna redo it, or you finna put somebody else on. You know, 'cause Trey is he's a perfectionist and he's a visionary, so he know how he wants his stuff. And I can tell you one thing, he has put his time and effort into this tape, and I just wanna thank him for the hard work, for representing Playboy Records and really our family himself, you know, in an amazing way. And so, name of the song, Deeper Than the Surface. And I still haven't asked him why Deeper Than the Surface, you know? So we're gonna have to get some explicit content from Trey in some upcoming episodes or something like that to see, you know, where his mind was as far as the names of the song, you know, because I'm the type of person, I want to know why you name it this, lyrics, you know. So we're gonna get some explicit content soon. Exclusive content. I didn't mean to say explicit, exclusive. All right, so 1 through 14. First song we got Money on My Mind / Bo Prelude, which is me. So that song, I know particularly, I remember when he made it, he sent it to me, and I was like, bro, you know, the music you've been making lately, you know, that's been your style. But this song, like I said, yeah, this I need a verse on that. And so basically it's a prelude. You'll hear basically what he done put down on it, and on down the line, you know, I put my verse on it, and you'll have the whole song probably be out as a single or something like that whenever we complete it. But that's the first song. Song 2, In That Mode. Now, this is gonna be, in my opinion, like I told him, the banger. It's gonna hit people. It's unexpected, and you gotta, if you actually listen to the tape, you gotta understand how it's constructed. He's gonna start out, and I'm telling y'all a little sneak piece. He's gonna start out with a certain flavor, you know, and then once you hit the interlude, it's just gonna boom, just gonna mess your mind up, you know. Let you know how talented and versatile he is. All right, so In That Mode, got a little baby vibe to it. Trey is actually on some real rapping. You know, it's a real great song. It's a club banger in my opinion. And then number 3, we got Tippin', featuring Q the Don. If you haven't met Q the Don, he's been working with Trey real close lately. They actually have multiple songs together. Trey is just really now officially kind of like putting out. So we had Tippin', Q the Don, and that's basically a throwback. Everybody know Tippin' on 44, Mike Jones, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Houston Boys. All right, track 4, Oh Wow. All right, I haven't heard that song, so I can't speak about it. Number 5, Ride or Die, featuring Cookboy. Cookboy, Quitman County's own. He actually been putting out himself, so you know that's gonna be some good chemistry between those two. Trey was very particular about this song. Number 6, we got Thug Cry, featuring DBM Spaz, Big Spaz. Everybody, if you don't know Spaz, you better get to know him, because that kid been banging since I don't know how long, since what, 2015. But he eventually gonna get his recognition and get what he worked hard for. That's gonna be a real touching song, track 6. All right, number 7, we got Nights Like This / Be With You Interlude, and that's when the tape takes a whole twist. So Nights Like This, Be With You Interlude, and then things start slowing down a little bit. Trey starts showing you the side of having compassion and love and things like that. And so number 8, we got Let's Vibe. Like I said, number 9, On My Way, featuring our very own JG, Josh Griffin, Grip, Big Grip. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's going to be a banger. Track 9 got Trey and Josh, and that's going to be basically a preview of how that 10-song album they already made, that's already mastered, already ready, that they're going to drop soon. how that tape going to be. It's going to be a vibe. Number 10, Nobody But You. You can tell in the title based on what that is. Number 11, Come Through. Come on now. You know, we had to throw a little Drake in that thing, you know, Come Through. You feel me? It ain't the beat, I'm just saying the vibe of it. Then we got number 12, Be The One. You know what I'm saying? I told you the tape takes a whole twist. It started getting more deep into, you know, I ain't gonna say emotional, but different things. Number 13, we got Out of Love, and we got, you know, DB on Spaz again. So you know that's gonna be it. And at 14 to round it out, we got got Mark James on it. Our very own engineer, producer, Mark James, artist. He can do everything. He's just versatile. Him and Trey are like, they just like two peas in a pod. They both can do everything. Engineer, produce, put stuff together, make beats. They just, you know, do it all. And so they rounded out for the track list. Like I said, I hope you all tune in. He drops Friday, midnight. Playboy Records' second official tape. And it's really Trey first pop out. So, you know, let's give him a warm welcome and show him some love. And, you know, like I said, hopefully in some upcoming episodes, we'll get a chance to sit down with him and get some content and some explanations about certain things, some reviews over the tape, and see how it's, you know, doing, people's reaction and things like that. So, you know, that's it for tonight. Again, it's Bo. Go by I Love Bo, artist name. People call me Bo. This is episode 2. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Peace out. Good night.
I'm the heat in the middle. It's Bo, that O like 0, ball hard like Lillard. There's no cap in my rap. I know I ain't a killer. I'd rather